Garrett County, Maryland has several notable ghost towns, including Kempton, Kendall, and Dodson. Other ghost towns in the county include Blooming Rose, Frankville, Gleason, Vindex, and others. A former coal company town, Kempton was a model community but became a ghost town when the mine closed in 1950. A logging town, Kendall, was originally known as Yog Manor. A coal mining town, Dodson, was founded in the early 20th century and eventually became a ghost town as coal mining declined. Settled in 1791, Blooming Rose was a rural settlement known for its Methodist church. Frankville, known for the death of Francis Thomas in 1876. Gleason, a ghost town that once thrived alongside Dodson. Vindex, another ghost town in the same area as Dodson and Gleason. The Snallygaster is a cryptid from American folklore specifically associated with Maryland, particularly Frederick County. It's a bird reptile chimera, often described as a large winged creature with sharp teeth, tentacles, and metallic talons. The legend originated with German immigrants in the 1700s who called it Schnellergeist, quick ghost, later mispronounced as Snallygaster. The Snallygaster legend emerged in Maryland in the 18th century with German settlers. Sightings expanded beyond Frederick County to include other parts of central Maryland, West Virginia, and the Washington, D.C. area. The Snallygaster is typically described as a hybrid creature, part bird and part reptile. It often has sharp teeth, metallic talons, a beak, and long tentacles. The Snallygaster is a prominent part of Maryland folklore, with stories and sightings passed down through generations. There is an American Snallygaster Museum located in Middletown, Maryland. Okay, so for this one, I'm not reading everything. So, the Maryland witch trials were a series of hearings and prosecutions of people accused of witchcraft in colonial Maryland between June 1654 and October 1712. It was not unique, but is a colonial American example of the much broader phenomenon of witch trials in the early modern period, which took place also in Europe. The earliest surviving documentation of witchcraft in the colony of Maryland dates back to the June 23rd, 1654 depositions of Captain John Bosworth, captain of the Charity of London, Henry Corbin, a young merchant from London, and Francis Darby, a gentleman who was a passenger on the ship. In front of William Stone, they detailed the ship's departure from Europe for St. Mary's County, Maryland, and described Mary Lee's conviction of witchcraft and execution. According to testimonies, Mary Lee confirmed she was a witch. Captain Bosworth was unwilling to sentence her to death and retired to his cabin. Francis Darby, who helped search Mary Lee's body, recalled how she was hung to death by the sailors. On September 30th, Rebecca Fowler was tried by the Provincial Court of St. Mary's County. The widowed Rebecca was accused of performing witchcraft at Mount Calvert 100, among other places in Calvert County. She was accused of using magic to harm Francis Sainsbury in addition to other residents. She was indicted and pled not guilty. Attorney General Thomas Burford declared her guilty and sentenced her to hanging until death. She was hanged on October 9th, 1685. Legend says Moll Dyer was accused of being a witch and was banished from Leonardtown, Maryland. She was later found dead, frozen to a rock in the forest. Due to fires in both St. Mary's County and Calvert County archives in 1831, no legal records exist verifying the story of Moll Dyer. So, yeah. Bye, guys.